Let's see. Let's move on. Let's move on to Sony.
Okay.
You still have not played Ghost of Tsushima, right, Wombat? Or
No,
Shipwreck?
I have it. I have not played it yet.
I'm waiting because I know eventually I'm going to have a PlayStation 5.
Right.
And I want to play it on that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because they're coming out with an expansion for that.
Yeah, and eventually the whole big thing will be cheap.
Yeah, the director's cut. This is the whole big thing. The Ghost of Tsushima director's cut. Yeah, and that'll eventually go on sale. And that's I'll probably just get that because I do want to check what this game looks like on the PS5 because it was pretty fucking great looking on PS4, and I really can't even imagine. I mean, I know that it's 60 frames per second now, and yeah, and this add-on looks really good, and
because they're charging for the next gen upgrade as well, right? Not just the new content.
I have not really been paying close attention since I don't have a PS5.
You can upgrade to the director's cut for $20. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have it digitally, so maybe I could do that.
I
don't know, but since I don't have a PS5, I guess I don't have to worry about it. I'm not. Yeah, same. I feel like I'm not gonna think about buying a PS5 until it doesn't look like that anymore. Are you in the same boat as me, Wombat, or kinda? Yeah. I mean, I realize that's like there's some waiting that's gonna have to happen, but Shipwreck's got it. I see there. You were using that a lot. That PS5 getting a lot of action.
We haven't played in a couple of weeks, but we were working our way through Ratchet and Clank.
That's the other game I want to play on the PS5.
Yep. But I can wait.
Yeah. I mean, here's the bottom line here. I have the fancy new Xbox. You can see that over my shoulder. And with that, because it's the fancy new hotness, I haven't really used my PlayStation 4. I mean, I still have a launch PlayStation 4. I never upgraded my PlayStation. I don't really use it much at all anymore, and I actually let my PSN subscription lapse.
And you call yourself a gamer?
No, I do not.
Oh, good idea. Wise man.
Actually, no. But it's just because I found myself just really not using it because I don't
use mine either.
Because if I'm getting a new game that's going to be multi-platform, I'm going to get it on the thing that's the new hotness.
Yeah.
So, yep. Anyway, that's that.
I'm looking forward to that though. So at least when I do get that new PS5, whenever it doesn't look like that air filter or gigantic communications tower, then I'll have some stuff to look forward to. Because the games don't seem to be really flowing much for either of these systems. Like it's real. Like, I mean, we got Horizon Zero Dawn this holiday on the PS5 side. What else? Like in terms of
Ratchet and Clank.
You got that already. That's already out. And you got I don't know. There's gonna be probably another God of War game soonish, right? Not this year though.
Not this year. I don't think.
No, not this year. I don't know what else this year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And on Xbox though, you got Forza, you got Halo, and that's two.
That's two. Yeah.
Those are big though.
You got Metroid on Switch.
And you got Metroid on Switch. I'm excited for Flight Simulator in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever that is.
I just pre-installed that today.
I know, me too. All 94 gigabytes of it.
I had to delete Forza 4.
I had to delete Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
You're not going to play Forza now until the next Forza comes out. You got to have a buffer.
I dip in there from time to time. They give me some of those free spins.
You want to laugh at me because I know you guys like to. You know what I still have on my hard drive and I haven't gotten rid of it?
PT.
Avengers.
Oh, why? You give
it's
in,
120 gigabytes.
That's why.
Did Black Panther come out yet?
No, and I'm like, okay, that's coming out in like a month.
Why isn't that out?
I'm just gonna keep it on there because I know Black Panther's gonna come out in a month, and I don't want to have to reinstall all 100. Yeah, so I'm like, you just stay there.
Yeah.
You have that on an Xbox, not PlayStation? You're not gonna be able to play a Spider-Man then?
No Spider-Man for me. Nope, no Spider-Man for me in 2027 when it comes out.
Have they announced when that's happening yet or no?
No, they have not.
They're still on Black Panther, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting when they release Black Panther and then they say the next character they're going to release is Spider-Man and it only comes out on PlayStation consoles and the internet's going to have fun with that one.
People, no, the internet doesn't care, do they? Did anybody talking about this game besides us?
No. And I admire that they're still trying.
There's a lot of Instagram ads.
I know. Yeah, I know. So many ads for it. Oh, it's crazy.
I'm very up to date on what's going on in that game just from the Instagram ads.
I know. You know what? I'm more excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and that's on everything. That's for everybody.
That's this year, I think.
And it's this year, and it's
maybe I lied. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? Let's move on. Let's move on to the CAG bag.
Yeah.
This one is from Dan Hacker, and I was actually wondering about this very same thing myself today. What are Ship's thoughts on the new Super 7 G.I. Joe figures that are cartoon accurate? And has Wombat brought any of the Shang-Chi Marvel Legends now that Target is clearancing them out? Wombat, you first. Have you bought any of them?
No, I have not, but I thought it was pretty funny because I sent you guys the picture of the Aquafina figure that's now down to like $6.
Who's that? Marvel's Katie?
Yeah. Down from
everybody knows Marvel's Katie.
$24. Yeah. It's one thing to release an action figures based on a movie line. It's another thing to release action figures based on a movie line like 6 months before the movie comes out and have them geared towards adult collectors and sold at a premium price of people no one's ever heard of.
I feel like they made all the figures and they were thinking about like the strategy and stuff, just like you were talking about.
Yeah.
They made all the figures and then they looked at the whole room of all the figures and they go, it's not going to matter what we do. Nobody's going to buy these. Just fucking ship them. Get them out.
It's very possible. Like there's that part of me that wants this movie to come out and be like a monumental masterpiece. And people are going to be like, oh my God, Katie is Marvel's next big thing. I need to get my hands on a Marvel Katie action figure. Like there's part of me that wants that to be the thing that happens because I want to be like a positive person.
Sure.
I know that's not.
She's funny. She's very funny and talented.
No one has ever.
What are Katie's superpowers?
I don't. She's not a Marvel's Katie is not a Marvel character.
Oh, they made it up for the movie?
I believe so.
Somebody better research that. She could be good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You never know, but no, I don't think there is a Marvel's Katie in any of the Shang-Chi comics I've ever read.
I love it when they brand stuff like that, though.
Yeah,
Marvel's Katie.
That's the trademark they could get. We got Katie, but let's throw Marvel in front of it because we need to trademark this character.
I am pretty sure that's like a thing they have locked up that they could put Marvel's apostrophe Marvel's and put any word next to it, and that's how they could trademark it.
Yep,
it works.
They got her locked down.
Shipwreck, what about your part of this question? The G.I. Joe figures. I actually sent you the link today of all those figures. And
I know.
It was a lot of figures. Why so many?
So there's now that there's two lines that Super 7 is doing. So that brings the total lines of G.I. Joes that are in stores or coming to stores to 5 different lines of G.I. Joes right now.
It's all funded by Shipwreck, actually. He's the only one buying them, but it's still worth it for the company.
Yeah. These are cool though. I like them. They're $55 each.
Wow.
They're crazy expensive
for the big ones. Like if there was a Shipwreck, I'd be all in.
How big are they? How big are we talking?
They look like 6-inchers to me.
I think they're 7-inch.
Oh, Super 7.
That's what Super 7 is, right? They have 7-inch figures.
Because 6 is normal and 7 is super.
Well, G.I. Joe should be 3 1/4.
Well, they have those as well.
Yeah.
Right. They're announcing 2 different lines. So they have those and then they have the reaction, which are the smaller ones.
Yeah, but the reaction figures though, those don't have the kung fu grip. Those are going to be like Star Wars style.
Like Star Wars. Yeah, their reaction are Star Wars style.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're
cool.
actually more like the Mego Universal Monster style, but that's a whole different
sure.
Get into it.
Sure. The smaller ones, I would likely get some of those. The bigger ones.
How much all in for all these figures, Ship? What are we talking about? If you
buy all 4 of the biggest ones, that's $220.
Right there. Okay. So there's only 4 of those. That's ezy.
And then you've got a whole bunch of the 3 1/4 ones because
like a whole bunch, like 10.
No, because they're doing like troop builders, right? So they have a whole bunch of like the green shirt G.I. Joes and a whole bunch of Cobra troopers.
Oh, they really want to fucking grab that coin. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, the big ones, they're doing the bat for like the same reason, aren't they?
They're doing some different bats, which is the coolest one out of them because the other ones they're doing is Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, and Duke. And it's like, all right, I get why you do Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, and Duke. It's tempting, but every line has Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, and Duke. Like, I can only have so many of those characters.
Right.
But yeah, they're putting out 6 different versions of Cobra Troopers that are just slight variations on each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah. So
how much are we spending on this line, Chip? What do we think? How much are we gonna invest?
Are we gonna invest in this one?
Yeah. These available.
These are going to be impulse buys, if anything.
Okay.
I'm not going all in on these. Dash has a lot of the retro ones that are at Walmart. He's got a lot of the classified ones, and he's got some of the Snake Eyes movies ones. So we're good on these. I don't need to get the super collector ones.
Okay, that's fair.
They're for my kids. My kids play with these things.
Oh man, I went to what was it, Toy Tokyo, with the Game Attack guys on Monday, and they have, remember the movie The Black Hole, the Disney movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They have big figures from The Black Hole. Like I remember having the actual figures when they came out, and they've just like
I remember having Maximilian.
It was an awesome figure. It was a great. It was very fragile though, because it had a lot of thin parts on it. But now you can buy one of those for like $40, and he's like, I don't know how big is that. It was like 8 inches, 9 inches. It was very substantial, and they had that in one package, and then in another package it was Vincent and Old Bob.
Nice.
And it was good. I almost
was it the Toy Tokyo downtown?
Yeah. There's only
is the French fry place still next door to that?
No. That building exploded actually.
Yes.
And now it's somewhere else.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yes, people died. It was a real bummer.
That is a real bummer.
Home Free.
Yep, Pomfret.
Oh my god, it's so good.
When my wife and I were dating, we used to go downtown and we would get like Kona fries at Pomfret.
So good.
And sit in the park and eat the French fries, and then we would go to like Toy Tokyo and all those stores and the video game stores. And
Mrs. Cheapy and I do that now. Whenever Ty's away, we'll like walk through the city, and then we'll just like gluttonously go from place to place. Like, oh, we're gonna have dinner at 8 o'clock. Well, then we better get those fries at like 6:30 just to like as an appetizer.
Oh, that was
delicious.
Good times. That was 20 years ago. My god, I'm an old man.
What were we talking about? Oh, figures. Yeah. Okay. So we wrapped that up. Let's see. This is not really a question, but I got this out of the Discord and it was just funny. Dallo posted this tweet that Tommy Tallarico posted. He retweeted rather. This is from a guy named Chell. He wrote, "I can't wait to get an Intellivision Amico. Tommy has put up with so much, and I'm just glad there's a console that upholds my Christian values. Fun for families, not fuel for fiends." Thank you, Tommy. They should put that right on the box. Not fuel for family. Fun for families, not fuel for fiends. Maybe that should be like Fast and the Furious 10. It might work with them too.
Yeah, there you go. Fuel for
Chip,
fuel.
have you canceled your Intellivision yet, or bought another one?
I don't think there's anyone that upholds Christian values on this show more than Chipwreck.
That's why I asked if he bought another one.
100% true.
And that is only by default.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked into how I would even cancel it. So yeah,
I'm sure you have to call Tommy, and
I don't know. It'll show up at some point.
You're gonna get it.
Did
you get the purple one or the wood grain one? Yes.
He doesn't know. He doesn't care. He's going to plug in and he's going to try. You know what's funny? His kids will probably like it. That's the thing. His kids are still going to like it because it's still going to be a, bright, cartoony, easy to play games. And his kids are going to be like, this is great. And Chipwreck's going to be like, what did I do? And that'll be the end of that.
And then Shipwreck's going to tweet, finally, a console that supports my Christian values.
Exactly.
And then it's going to his picture of the family, and Tommy's going to be like really happy.
Jesus died for these games. That's what it says on the box.
Yes.
I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a big Intellivision guy. I played a lot of Intellivision back in the day. My friend had one, and he had a lot of money, and he had a lot of games. Great.